So I'm back in my favorite book cafe, Kitab Kuala, and of course, I learned to like keep it down a little bit, yeah. Oh, and my coffee is here, yay! My favorite lady. Good morning, good night, Narcissus. Ben Choppy, Choppy, and my mate today is a street cat. Yes, I was putting my jacket on the seat just now, and then the street cat was looking at me, literally looking at me like, "Why do you have a coat on my seat?" Yeah, honestly, that street cat was giving me that look, Yeah, this street cat. I actually had my jacket on the seat just now, and the street cat came up to the seat, looked at my jacket, looked at me like that, like, why do you have that crap on my seat? Really, this Istanbul street cats never fail to amaze me. It just amazes me no end. Oh, my first coffee of the day. Wow, shook. And it's a right now it's like full-blown winter here in Istanbul. Like last week I kept saying like it's like 15 degrees Celsius morning, 16 degrees Celsius morning, right? So it wasn't really winter. But now every day when I wake up it's like 4-5 degrees. So I need full padding. Say everybody's wearing full padding behind me as well. Yeah, it's like this is like full blown. But the strange thing about the interesting thing about winter here in Istanbul is this, no, it it rains every day. You see, it's a rainy day, as you can tell. The streets are all wet. Yeah, so I would say like winter in Istanbul, it feels more like a monsoon that is very, very cold monsoon. It's a 5 degrees Celsius monsoon, but it snows as well. But usually snow in January, not in December. So December feels like a monsoon season, like a Southeast Asian monsoon season, like an Indian monsoon season, but at 5 degrees Celsius. And good morning, Crystal Moon. Are you feeling better? Oh, much better, much better. Recovering. About 50% of my energy I recovered. Yeah. I'm still not at my best, but 50% of my energy I've recovered. Thanks for asking. Yeah. Andy, good morning. Hope you're feeling better today. Oh, you can tell. Feeling a lot better today. A lot better. Yesterday I was probably at about 20% energy. Today about 50%. Yeah. So good. Thanks for asking, everybody, and welcome to a rainy, cold winter monsoon season here in Istanbul. NDU. Yay, means longer stream today. Not necessarily, because I made a video before starting the live stream, and so my battery is actually lower than usual. Today I made a very good video. Remember yesterday someone asked me what makes me motivated every day. Yeah, remember what keeps me going, what keeps me motivated every day. And I didn't have a very good answer, I think. And today I thought of the really, really deep, profound, like hit the nail on the head answer. You will not believe it. The true source and the true cause of being motivated or unmotivated, I review in today's video, which I'll post later this afternoon. So stay tuned. Yeah. I think Teen Foy Man asked me that question yesterday. Yeah. I gave a direct answer, which is life. Just waking up motivates me. But why? I didn't answer why just waking up motivates me. Why being alive motivates me? How does that work? And I explain in today's video. Okay, so stay tuned. Today's video is gonna change a lot of people's life. But why? And everybody look towards those fake gurus, fake motivational gurus for answer, and they give you all kind of crap answer. All crap. Today I give you guys the one and only true answer to why you're unmotivated and how to become motivated and how to remain motivated without having to write down your answer, write down your reason for doing what you do every single day, pace on the wall. You don't need all that crap. The whole reason is just one reason, and the whole way to maintain your motivation is just one way. And I review this big secret of motivation in today's video. Alright, so stay tuned. And let's take a look at Istanbul today. Like I say, this is winter. This is full-blown winter in Istanbul right now. See, last week it was still like 15, 16 degrees during the day, yeah? This week, boom, look at that. Every day, every morning is 4 or 5 degrees Celsius. This is exactly the Istanbul that I experienced when I first came last year. Yes, I've been here more than a year. And winter in Istanbul is more like a monsoon season that is very, very cold. It's like a Southeast Asian monsoon, it's like an Indian monsoon that is very, very cold. That means it rains almost every day. You see, every day is raining. Yesterday was raining. Every day is raining, but it's a monsoon, no? But it's a monsoon that is 5 degrees Celsius. Yeah, that's winter in Istanbul. And just now I had my coat on that seat over there, and this cat came over, okay, looked at my coat. You can see the actually the cat came over, looked at my coat, and then looked at me with the "Why are you having the coat on my seat?" look. And I caught that all on video in today in the video on motivation that I took just now. So you guys could stay tuned for that as well. Very interesting. This is a street cat, by the way. Some people cannot believe this is a street cat, no, because it looks so well fed, so clean, and everything. Yeah. Well, that's how well treated street animals here in Istanbul. And and they can always enforce their rights to this seat. No, I had my coat on that seat, and he was not happy. This is his seat. I think it's a her. I know it feels like a her. And good morning, everyone. Welcome. It's Thursday, so fast, Thursday. And okay, a preview tomorrow. I will be streaming. See, I don't bring you guys to tourist attractions, but tomorrow I will. Tomorrow I will bring you guys to the number one tourist attraction here in Istanbul, the Hagia Sophia, or the Acropolis of Constantinople, which is arguably the Eiffel Tower of Istanbul. It's as good as the Eiffel Tower here in Istanbul, where if you come to Istanbul, you must go to the Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque. It's all in the same area. I've been here for more than a year, never been there. So tomorrow will be my first time in the Hagia Sophia Blue Mosque area, and I'll be doing this live stream in that area. So stay tuned. It's gonna be interesting. I hope it's interesting. I hope I can actually stream, because if it's gonna be raining like this, then it's very hard to show you guys the Hagia Sophia, because you want to see the Hagia Sophia, you need to be standing outside, right? If you go inside, you can't see the Hagia Sophia itself. Yeah, and most tourist attractions here in Istanbul, the insides are out. You cannot take videos or photos inside, not in any of the palaces. So I suspect I won't be able to stream inside the Hagia Sophia. So if it's raining and I can't stream outside Hagia Sophia, and I can't stream from inside Hagia Sophia, tomorrow may be a little iffy. So let's see how. It's not easy. Streaming requires a lot of external conditions coming together perfectly to do a stream like this. It's not easy. In fact, if this cat wants my seat, I will have to give up my seat for the cat, and I won't even have this seat for streaming. Yes, external conditions are not easy to manage for live streams, right? Okay. So the previews for the week. So let's see who's on. If you're on, let me know. Say hello or something. Big white dog. I never know what this is. It's not a Samoyed. I don't know what that dog is. Let me know if you guys know. I see this dog every morning along this road, but I never know what kind of dog it is. Doesn't look like a Samoyed. They're too small to be a. I don't know. I really don't know what it is. I'm a kind of like a dog person, and I pride myself being able to identify almost every dog breed in the world, but I don't know what that is. Oh, look at this. Look at this, darling. Just sleeping. Wow. Guys, and this is a street cat, okay? This is a street animal. This is not this is nobody's animal. Okay, still very hungry. I'm gonna order a cake. Hold on. I just ordered a cake. I need to eat something. Need desperately to eat something and just top up all kinds of rubbish energy for now. Unlisted Anonymous. Oh, welcome. First time I'm seeing your name on my live stream. Welcome. Good morning, Limpeh. This is Anon. Amanda changed my username. Ah, welcome, welcome, welcome. Haven't seen you in quite a while, huh? How have you been? Crystal Moon, did you learn how to give positive energy? You don't have to learn. I learned how to develop energy. But once you develop energy, you will naturally be able to manipulate it. Yeah. Then you'll naturally be able to move your chakras. You can do a lot of amazing things. Once you harness energy, then you'll be able to figure out a lot of things. People think miracles is walking on water and fly in the air. It's not, those are minor tricks. These days, almost every magician can do that, But real miracle is how you can really touch the dimension energy and do seemingly impossible things with the energy, like looking in your past life, looking at your karmic structure, sending energy, manifesting external energy, strength, manifesting things like no matter how painful you are, it doesn't affect you. Very things that you think is very small in real life, like when you carry your grocery bag, okay, when you go for heavy grocery and your hand is aching like crazy and you have to put it down every 10 steps, yeah? If you can harness your energy, you can carry it, you can be painful, but it doesn't matter, you can just, it doesn't bother you, just keep going. To me, that's real miracle everyday life. When sometimes when you walk and you miss a step and then you're panting like crazy and then your blood pressure goes through the roof. When you can harness the energy, when you miss the step, just nothing happens. To me, I missed a step and nothing happens. I miss one stairs and nothing happens. I change nothing internally. This to me are the real miracles. Thank you. Are the real miracles of harnessing your energy, not walking water, levitating, all the minor little street tricks. I call that street corner tricks, yeah. See this street cat here. She's looking at me with the angry eye. You know why? Because just now I put my jacket. Yeah, you see my jacket? This jacket was on that seat. And then this cat came in, stood here, looked at my jacket, and then looked at me with the angry eyes just now. Like, why is your jacket on my seat kind of look, And then I had to remove my jacket, and then she went onto the this is her throne. This is her throne, man. This is the rights of being an Istanbul street cat, And the good news is this, I captured all this on video. So this happened just now when I was taking my video on the real secret behind motivation. Okay, I made a video today explaining the real secret behind staying motivated. There's nothing fake motivation gurus have been teaching you. Okay, I shared the real secret. And halfway through, the cat did that, and I took it all on video. So even if you're not interested in the topic of staying motivated, you can see how this cat enforced his right to this chair and drove my coat away. Okay, in the video that I'll be posting this video later today. Right? Crystal Moon, I do carry heavy shopping bags all the time. I'm happy I can do it. Now, I mean, I'm not saying happy or not. But sometimes when it's really heavy, it's painful, right? And you have to put it down. Now imagine, no matter how painful, you never feel like you have to put it down. Doesn't bother you at all. You just keep going. That's one of the miracles that you can manifest by harnessing energy. The pain and all this thing doesn't bother you anymore. I'm not saying that happy or not. When you honestly, when you harness energy to a certain level, puny, what I call puny emotions like happiness, like jealousy, these all become puny emotions. So because these things don't affect you anymore. You become in a state of self-motivated bliss at all times. Puny things like happiness, you don't even need happiness anymore. Yeah. Being alive becomes the greatest miracle. That's what happens when you harness energy. Of course, it's a state that is to know. Um, just hearing it, you won't understand what I mean. It's one of those things you have to experience to know. There's some people may be saying, "What? Happiness is unnecessary." Like, to most people, like, happiness is the only pursuit in my life, kind of thing. Yes, happiness is the pursuit of who? Of unhappy people. Pursue what you don't have, isn't it? But, and therefore, if you reach an internal state, energy state of bliss, when your energy state is always high enough to remain blissful and peaceful, then you naturally you don't need to be happy. Naturally, you'll never be pursuing happiness. Because why? Because you are internally blissful and happy at all times. Then happiness becomes just a puny emotion, becomes insignificant. I'm not sure if it's easy to understand. I don't think this is easy to understand. I don't think it can be intellectually understood. Just you have to do it to know. The happiness is life is not about the happiness. I mean, it's just, to me, it's funny. People pursue happiness. There's one interesting story. An elementary school teacher asked her student to write down what are your dreams. And the teacher wrote down what her dreams are as well. Okay. Or what you want to become. And so the kid wrote down what he wants to become. And the teacher wrote down what she wants to become. Okay. And then they compare the answers. The kid wrote down, I want to be rich. And then the teacher wrote down, I want to be wise. And then the teacher was like, feeling high and mighty now. You see, my pursuit is a higher spiritual state, and your pursuit is material. You know what the kid said? The kid said this. I want to be rich because now I have no money, which is just a reality of my life now as a kid. But you, as an adult teacher, you want wisdom because you have no wisdom, and that's a disaster. You guys heard this story before? And this is the state a lot of people are in right now. People say, wow, happiness is the highest pursuit ever. Love. Oh, why? Because you're not happy. That's why happiness is your pursuit. Oh, love is the highest in the world. Why? Because you have no love in your life. That's why love is your highest pursuit. You see the problem now? The answer is everybody can reach a state of internal bliss and peace and perpetual happiness that requires no pursuit. And when you reach this state, you become someone who never needs to pursue happiness, pursue love, and all that stuff, because all these things are perpetually a state of being, a feeling within you all the time already. That's why in today's world it's just amazing. I hear too much of people saying like, oh, I want to pursue, my pursuit is happiness, my pursuit is love. What these people are really telling me is this: I'm unhappy and I'm out of love. I'm all out of love, and I'm so unhappy. I don't know why I'm alive. Every morning must wake up to all this bullshit. This bullshit they call life. I don't know why. In the world am I even born? That's the sad state of being of, I would say 90% of human being in the world today. Oh. You know, when I go to happy countries, meaning when I go to cities where people are actually happy, yeah, I ask them what they want in life. Very different. I never get, oh, I pursue happiness in life. I never get, I pursue love in life. I don't even get, oh, I want to be rich, you know. In some areas of China that I've been to, where the people are really simple and happy, they pursue very weird things. When I ask them, what do you want in life? They say, well, I hope this year's harvest is good. That's all I hope for. Or the kid like, oh, I want to build a mega business. It's not, you know, they don't even talk about I want to be rich, but he wants the achievement of building something. He wants the achievement of becoming something, you know. Huh? It's very, just very interesting how different it is. What people, different people of different people of different parts of the world they pursue. As such, this pandemic of pursuing happiness and love, it's not a global pandemic, you know. That means if you are on that, if you have this pandemic, know that not everybody's like that. You probably think the whole world is like that, but no, you know, it's not. You pursue what you lack, that's the problem. Very quiet, huh? If nobody's chatting with me, then I will end at short while. You guys know this is not a talk show, huh? This is a chit chat show. Meaning I don't come do this live stream every day with some kind of idea what to say, you know. It's all coffee chit chat. So if nobody's chatting, then usually I'll just stop and then enjoy my own quiet time. There's a lot to think about. It's nothing to think about. It's just that it's all what we were talking about. It's all energy. Just take care of energy, and energy will take care of you. I explained deeper about this dimension in my video today, yeah, this afternoon. This afternoon I'm going to release a new video called The Real Secret Behind Motivation, where I explain in more detail. So stay tuned for that video. In the video, you guys can also see how this cat enforced its right to this chair when I had my jacket on that chair while making that video, and then the cat did something to drove my jacket away from the chair, really enforcing his right to the chair. It's a street cat, by the way. Seeing itself right now. Crystal Moon, okay. Rachel, good afternoon, Rachel from Singapore. Hi, Limpeh. How to deflect bad energy, like always bopian in work? That's a good question. Because honestly, for me, the way if I experience bad energy from a place or from someone, I simply leave. I remove toxic people from my life just like removing weed from my garden. I don't compromise. If you're toxic, you're out of my life, 100%. No remorse, no looking back, no second chance. Just cut. If the country is toxic, I just cut. And that was what happened to me last year in Singapore, isn't it? That landed me in Istanbul. It's in Singapore became all toxic on me. That's why I left Singapore right after quarantine immediately. So my only trip to Singapore was a 2 weeks quarantine trip, where after quarantine I went straight to the airport and then I left Singapore because it's toxic. That's how I handle toxic. I don't try to deflect. I just remove. Yeah. But I know most people can't remove, yeah. But I've never been in a situation where I'm stuck in a bad situation and that I can't remove myself from it. I've never been in such a situation. Oh, and also, Rachel, know this. When everything is energy, that means when your energy is high enough, you naturally deflect bad energy. Remember when you were in love? When you're in love, everybody looks beautiful. You don't have to sleep all night. You can be on the phone with a lover. Next day you're still beaming with energy. Everybody looks beautiful to you. People scold you also. You think it sounds like music. Yes, that is the state of being at the extreme high energy state. Now, if you can be in a high energy state, you don't have to be in love state, just high enough, then all this bad energy cannot get to you. Just like when you're in love, people scold you also. You think you feel it sounds like magic, music. Yeah, it's the same thing. When your energy level is high enough, naturally you deflect bad energy. You attract, and also which means conversely, when energy is too low, you suck in the bad energy or you attract the bad energy. Which means, again, this is also the central theme of my video, which I will be posting this afternoon, called "The Truth About Motivation." Okay. Yesterday, someone asked me, what motivates me, what gets me out of bed every day. I gave a thought to it, and I came up with a really good answer, which I just made a video for just now. Okay, so, but the central thing is this: it's all about energy. If you, instead of focusing on what to do, how to do, instead of focusing on reading solutions, if you just focus on maintaining your energy, instead of wasting your energy, you'll naturally deflect bad energy. What are the stuff that waste your energy? Pretty much everything everybody does in modern life today is sucking energy. It's putting yourself into a destructive cycle of energy. Meaning what? You're stressed, you do something to so-called de-stress. And whatever you are doing to de-stress is actually sucking away energy. For example, you already wasted all your energy at work and you're stressed out. And then you go and drink alcohol. After you drink alcohol, you go back home, you watch video or watch something all throughout the night. And all this light going into your eyes is sucking away energy. And the next morning you wake up feeling even crappier. And therefore, because you feel crappier, you have an even crappier day at work. And then you have to do something even more extreme to de-stress. And you go on weed, you go on everything, which destroys, you go on all kinds of stimulants that destroys your energy structure even deeper. And then leading into a worse tomorrow. And then this whole cycle just perpetuates. It's a destructive cycle. And I see in modern human life, this is the cycle most people are trapped in. They don't take care of the energy. When they feel wasted, they waste more energy. When they feel wasted, they just want to waste even more energy just to feel even more wasted. And so it becomes more and more, it becomes a destructive cycle. And so, people need to drastically and dramatically change their lifestyle and diet. Yeah, in order to break out of this kind of cycle. You need to live a pro-energy lifestyle, eat pro-energy, you know. It requires a complete change of lifestyle. Oh, the cute kitten. June. They gave her a name, Juno. Juno is something, very long Turkish name, so I call her June. Rachel Planet. Like a lot of things you can't change at work. What if we can't simply live as you? Yeah, like I just explained. Take care of your energy. When you have a high enough energy, nothing affects you. When you have too low energy, Ohilio, on the contrary, you suck in and attract those bad energy, and you make it worse. It becomes that destructive cycle that I just said. Yeah, and also there's one thing. There are a lot of things you can't change in life, not just at work. The secret to living life is this. This secret is in a Christian prayer. Yeah, it's a Christian prayer that became popular in the 1800s. This prayer is not in the Bible, but right now this prayer is probably more popular than the Lord's Prayer, which is called the Serenity Prayer. It goes like this: Lord, give me the courage to change the things that I can, the serenity to accept the things that I cannot, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. This is the whole secret to life. And ironically, it's not even in the Bible. But this prayer itself contains all the spiritual secrets of life. And that part that relates to what you're asking is the part of this. Let me know if there's something that I can change or not. If I can change, let me be courageous enough to change it. If I cannot change it, let me be serene and peaceful enough to accept it. If this cup of coffee spills onto my hand right now, like yesterday, I had a very bad cat allergy, yeah? What can I do? I can only accept it. I cannot. The unproductive thing is to lie in bed and curse and swear at all the cats in the world. That changes nothing. Ultimately, you have to accept everything in life. That is the ultimate secret of the Serenity Prayer. Why? Because the moment of easiness of now, the present moment is always what it is. The present moment is always what it is and inevitable. If I drop this cup right here, right now, can you stop it from not being dropped here, right now? If it's already dropped right here, right now, it's dropped right here, right now. It is an existential fact, and you can only accept it. Accept it in your heart, and then find a solution. This is how everything in the world should be approached, because nothing can be at the moment of something happening, you can only accept it. At the moment of something happening, if you reject it in your heart, you are just wasting energy, because it is what it is. And this is what a lot of people waste their whole life and energy doing. Rejecting reality. Rejecting what is. My father died. My father died when I was just 10-year-old. My father died. He died. It is what it is. Nothing to blame. It is what it is. Accept it. Move on from there. What should I do from here on? My dad died when I was just 10 in front of me. Yeah. So I watched the whole process how he died. Quite interesting actually. And so understand this. This is the ultimate secret of life. That the easiness of the existential now, reality now, can never be rejected. You can only reject it in your heart. The more you reject reality, the more you reject what is, the more suffering you're creating for yourself, and you change nothing. But accepting the is, this is happening, this happened now, accept this. You find the peace in your heart, and therefore the wisdom in your mind to handle the situation. The more you reject something, the more suffering you're creating yourself, and the more emotional you get, and the worse your solutions become. And then you get trapped in a destructive cycle again. Everything in life is all about not getting trapped in a destructive cycle. The constructive and destructive cycles of the 5 elements is still around. It's still working, but just people don't see it now. Everything you do can be caught in cycles like this, either constructive or destructive. Even one thought can be caught in a cycle. And you've got to be very aware of it. If you're not aware of it, the cycles will rule your life, and you will never have free will. And of course, 99.99% people do not ever experience free will because they do not ever develop the awareness and the ability to become aware of the cycle in the first place. And they are just swayed by emotions. I feel like that, I feel like that, I feel like that, I feel like that. Understand the emotion is not even you. How do you know emotion is not even you? Very simple. When you wake up this morning, did you plan that, okay, today I want to be angry at two other people. Today I want to be mad when someone do this. Do you start your day promise yourself to do all these things? You didn't. It just happened, right? It just happened, meaning you never planned. Meaning it's not your intention. You were just pushed around by this. Jared, the secret to living happy life is to be found by the individual. Stay away from negative and debt. Like I explained, there's no secret to a happy life. The happiness is just happy. The fact that you need to look for happiness, is a problem on its own. And I think I explained over 10-20 minutes what this means. So I'm not going to explain again. Do watch the first 30 minutes of today's live stream, where I explain why the search for happiness, the pursuit of happiness and the pursuit of love is in itself the problem. Okay. Rachel Planet, agree on the Serenity Prayer. And in the end of the day, it's not even about the Serenity Prayer. Like I said again, Rachel, it's all about the energy level. When energy level is high enough, any bullshit anyone throws at you, you'll find it sounds like music. But when your energy is super low, your neighbor's dog bark at you only, you have a bad day. But when your energy level is high enough, someone can curse at your grandmother and your mother, and you think it sounds like music. Yeah. It's all about energy. It's never about logic. It's never about so-called personality. Everything is energy. So focus on your energy. Focus on building a constructive cycle in your energy. Like I explained during the first 30 minutes of this live stream, most people trap their energy in a destructive cycle, and that is the problem in modern society right now. Okay, very, very good discussion. Thanks, Rachel, for this discussion. And if you just joined my live stream, welcome to a very rainy winter morning in Istanbul. Yeah, it's winter here in Istanbul. And winter here in Istanbul is more like a monsoon, where it's just raining every day. But a very cold monsoon, a 5 degrees Celsius monsoon. Doesn't mean it doesn't snow. It snows in January, not in December here. So December is just raining every day. Still raining. 5 degrees. You know, just last week I was still saying like this year is a very warm winter, and the winter is like 15 degrees Celsius. Yeah, not anymore. It's true blue 100% winter right now. 5 degrees Celsius, 4 degrees Celsius in the morning. Yeah. And today I'm gonna upload a new video to my channel, which exposes and discloses the real secret behind motivation, why I'm motivated, and how to become motivated for real. The real secret, not whatever those bullshit motivations gurus and speakers say. You watch this video today, finish. Motivation speakers and gurus will have no business anymore, because what I will disclose in this video is the true source and reason behind why you feel motivated or unmotivated, how you can solve it once and for all. Okay. Fahmi, hi. Istanbul will reach 0 degrees soon. Yeah, in January. In fact, last January was like -4, -5 degrees. It reached. Yeah. Oh, Fahmi, I've been in Istanbul for more than a year. So I've been through all four seasons in Istanbul. Rachel, if we can't change, then we can only 断舍离. Not just 断舍离, acceptance. Actually, to me, honestly, acceptance is the most important. First, you need to have acceptance, then you can 断舍离. First, I need to accept the fact that Singapore hates me. Then I have the true courage and motivation to live without looking back. If I don't accept the situation, if I don't accept the fact that Singapore hates me that much, then I'll be in back of my mind. Oh, I want to blame this. I want to blame that. I want to change. I want to fight against this. I want to fight against that. Then I won't be in Istanbul. I won't find the peace to just walk away. So either way, even if you choose to stay or you choose to 断舍离, you need to first accept. Acceptance is the basis of reality. Acceptance brings you to reality. Not accepting traps you in your head, traps you in a perpetual destructive cycle of thoughts and emotions, which changes nothing about the reality of the world. Oh, good afternoon, Kim Teo. Welcome to my favorite book cafe and my date. She's always here. You guys realize? But of course, I don't dare to touch her anymore after yesterday's episode. Yeah, yesterday I had a really bad cat allergy. Right now, I'm just trying not to touch cats. Usually, I don't get cat allergy from one cat. Usually, I get it when I'm surrounded by 7 or 9 cats, or 10 cats, like in the cat cafe. I get it. But yesterday was the first time I got cat allergy from just one cat. Mr. Monk is too strong for me. And for those who just joined me, good morning. This is a live stream where every morning I go to a different cafe or location here in Istanbul, grab a coffee, and then we chat about everything and anything in life. It's in Istanbul. And this happens every morning about 10:30 a.m. Turkey time. And tomorrow, I will bring you back to the Eiffel Tower, Istanbul, the Hagia Sophia, and the Blue Mosque area. Hagia Sophia is just side by side, yeah. Yeah, this will be my first time to the Hagia Sophia, or the Acropolis of Constantinople in over a year. Yeah, for over a year of living here in Istanbul, I've never been there. No reason to. I'm not interested in these kind of things. And since I'm going there, might as well go early and live stream for you guys. So I hope it won't be raining, because if it's raining, then it's very hard to stream outside the Hagia Sophia as well. Yeah, and let's see what happens tomorrow. But tomorrow definitely is gonna be a very unique episode. So stay tuned. And as you guys can see, what's the difference in different energy state by comparing my live stream yesterday and my live stream today. Yesterday I was probably at only about 20%, about 20% energy, because I was struggling with my cat allergy for over 14 hours in bed all night, without access to medication. And I got over it myself with my own energy. So yesterday I was down to about 20%. Today I'm back up to about 50%. And you can immediately see a difference between yesterday's me and today's me. Yeah, it looks like a different personality. So in the end, it's not personality, it's all energy level. Really. It's all about energy level. When you have different energy level, you manifest a so-called different personality altogether. Okay. So it seems like nobody is talking nothing anymore. If the Rachel Planners, Limpeh, how do you handle after knowing you were saboed by the BJJ people? How do I handle? I just accept it. How do I handle? I just accept it. Yeah, I accepted the situation. Go for rehab. Try to rehab myself and see if it works. And it didn't work. And the injury was really bad. I got assessed, and they say I needed surgery. And because I needed surgery, then to me it doesn't make sense to go through that kind of trouble for just such a, to me, just a minor dream, huh? And so I moved on. I moved on to back to my spiritual practices. I moved on back to my yoga. I moved on and I started this live stream. So it's all good. Yeah. It's not a problem. It's not, to me, honestly, that this injury wasn't even a problem. Of course, I was like kind of angry with that guy for about for 1 or 2 days. I was actually angry at internally. I can feel I'm very angry at the guy. But after that, I just got over it. I accepted the whole thing, and yeah, no, not a big deal. I still see that guy on the street. Yeah, I'm okay with him. Crystal Moon. I've been eating nuts that have been soaked. Yep, that's super prana. Oh, that builds your pranic energy. That maintains your energy level so well. Nuts. Um, nuts that have begun the sprouting process. But Crystal, remember to remove the skin. The skin of the nut is where the toxin of nuts, they have a toxic layer to keep away insects, right? You cannot eat that. You eat that, you get inflammation. So you remove the skin. Okay, peanuts have that skin, pistachios have that skin, almonds have that skin. You know that layer of thing with the color. The actual nut itself is always white. All nuts are always white. It's just that layer of skin. If your nut has color, okay, that means it's still at the skin. You need to remove that, right? Very important. This is very important, because if you eat the nut with the skin, even if you soak, okay, the inflammation itself is going to counteract whatever benefit that you get from increasing your prana or energy. Rachel's, do you only eat raw nuts? Yes, only raw. The idea is you need to eat alive things, not dead things. That's the idea. If you just apply this idea, you know what to eat. Eat alive things, don't eat dead things. The alive things is what contains the life-giving prana. Dead things have no prana. So if you eat fried or salted nuts or fried vegetables, the Chinese cuisine, even Korean cuisine, where you cook everything and they all die, you get nothing. You only get calories that way. Yeah. You don't get prana. So food gives you two things, Science has only been able to nail down one thing, which is calories. Food also give you, of course, nutrients. Nutrients. Now, prana is also nutrient is also part of prana. So now basically you can understand it as food gives you calories for physical work and prana for mental work. You can think of it that way. And by cooking food and killing it, it gives you calories, but it kills the prana. So you end up becoming fatter and more exhausted every day by eating those food. And this is what I see around me a lot. A lot of people getting fatter and fatter, but every day they're tired. That means they're getting a lot of calories. You cannot get fatter without getting in calories. You're getting a lot of calories. You're eating a lot of trash food, pizzas, drinking a lot of cola, a huge amount of calories. But after eating all these things, they become more tired. Why? Because these things destroy your prana energy rather than give you energy. See? Crystal Moon, I've been doing this. Thank you. Good. Rachel Planet. So those baked and roasted nuts are useless. Not only are they useless, they're poisonous. Because baked and roasted nuts, let me ask you, Rachel, do you remove the skin? You take the baked and roasted nuts with the salted nut and then remove the skin before you eat. You don't. You just eat, right, as a snack. So you're poisoning yourself. You're creating inflammation within your system. That skin is toxic. You never ever eat the skin of nuts. Those skin are there to prevent insects from eating these seeds. So these are the seeds of the plants and of the plant, So they are there as an anti-life thing, and you eat it. So already the seed is dead, but your the only thing you're eating is what? The only thing you're eating is the toxic. So, in effect, you're getting no benefit and you're poisoning yourself. No, dried fruits are dead fruit. Okay. Basically, you need to eat things in their natural state. Anything that is like fruits, if you dry them, they're dead. Yeah. How to know if something is dead or alive? Very simple. Just ask yourself, can you, if you can't put it into the soil and it comes back out as a tree or plant, then it's dead. So can you put a dried fruit into the soil and it comes out as the tree? You can't. But if you take a live fruit, you plant it into the soil, it comes out as a tree. But if you take a dried fruit, can it come out and put it in the soil, can it come out as a tree? It can't. If it can't, that means it's dead. Right? If it's dead, it's useless. Rachel, oh, I have ate a lot thinking they're healthy. No, you're killing yourself eating big roasted and salted nuts. Huh? You're killing yourself. You're killing yourself slowly. You're killing yourself with those nuts. Eating those rubbish in those bags. Killing yourself slowly with those nuts. Do you eat seeds? Used to eat melon seeds, but it's too troublesome. You have to crack the thing, so I don't bother. I prefer just nuts. I used to like eating melon seeds with yogurt. Yeah, that's something I used to like a lot. Melon seeds with yogurt and cherries and berries. I stopped doing that because I'm lazy. These days, nuts is good enough. Especially peanuts. Peanuts are so good because peanuts give you protein as well, so you're not lack of protein. We need protein, you know. Yeah. Peanuts give you everything all the other nuts give you and protein. So to me, my main nut is peanut. My main nut is peanut and supplemented by walnuts. So usually I eat peanut and walnut soup every day. This much. Quite a lot actually. I think I eat over 1,000 calories worth of nuts a day. Yeah. Rachel, so you don't eat any more fried chicken now? I don't. I've not eaten fried chicken ever since I returned to my spiritual practice. I haven't had alcohol since as well. If you follow me on my Instagram, when I was still practicing BJJ and MMA, I was drinking with my friends, beer. I was even drinking soju. I bought soju. I was drinking a lot and eating a lot of fried stuff during those periods. Yeah, but after I returned to my spiritual practice, all this stopped. You know, naturally it stopped. I have no craving at all. Naturally. I hadn't had fried anything since. Remember if you remember if you've been following me on my Instagram, there was this period of time where I have like burgers every day with fries. Yes, almost every day I have burger. There's this burger shop I go to almost every day. If you follow me on my Instagram, yeah, and that stopped as well. Ever since I started coming back to my practices. Crystal Moon, I've been trying to losing weight without trying. Exactly. You know, if you do the right thing, you will lose weight without trying. You will quit alcohol without trying. You quit smoking without trying. You quit unhealthy things without trying. Everything will be right about you without trying. You will even start fasting without even trying. That's why everybody keep that's why I keep telling people, if you have to struggle to fast, if you have to struggle to lose weight, then the modern way of teaching you how to go do those things is the wrong way. Why? Because the modern way is making you struggle to do something. When you struggle to do something, then you're compensating somewhere else. That's the problem. If you're struggling to quit smoking, okay, then you're compensating with more video game or more unhealthy food. Yes, you're compensating somewhere else, knowingly or unknowingly. That thing will go somewhere else. The only solution is to really go back to a natural state of a holistic practice. When you become the correct person, everything will be correct. That's the only solution. You cannot fix human being in bits and pieces. You cannot fix anything in bits and pieces. And even medicine, even modern medicine is coming to this conclusion. You cannot cure human beings in bits and pieces. You cannot cure cancer by cutting away one lump of cancer. You cannot fix anything about human being mentally or physically in bits and pieces. Human being exists as a holistic energy and physical holistic system. What a psychosomatic system. Well, it's called psychosomatic system. This is a holistic system where everything affects everything. That means you cannot fix anything about a human being in bits and pieces. You cannot, I want to lose weight. No, it just cannot happen. Why? Because the reason you gain weight is because of a lot of other things. You didn't deal with the cause. You deal with the symptom. And therefore, even if you lose weight, the cause is going to cause something else somewhere else. And in the process, you struggle. In the process, every day you struggle, you're fighting. You're not even enjoying it. You know? You cannot cure human being, anything about yourself, even your habits in bits and pieces. Just cannot happen. The only way to become to have the right life, to have the right health, is to be the right person. There's no other way. There's no other way, sadly. It's the hard way. There's no other way. Every other way will cure A and result in B, will cure one thing and cause another thing. So today's episode is about holistic health. I really like this. About holistic mental health and holistic diet, holistic health. You know, when I was younger, you talk to me about holistic medicine or holistic health, I'll laugh in your face. Let's say what a bullshit. When I'm unhealthy, just go and get a jab, that's all. You know, that I used to believe in that as well. It's not until a very long time later that I realized that human beings just don't work that way. When you go through it yourself, you realize that it doesn't work that way. And Crystal Moon, isn't it amazing where you're eating nuts every day and you're losing weight, and all your friends are going to tell you, why are you eating nuts, you'll gain weight? Yes or no? All your friends will tell you that eating nuts will gain weight. Or, but I eat this much nut every day. Do I look like I gain weight? You eat nuts every day and you're losing weight. Yes? This is how counterintuitive the holistic medicine or holistic lifestyle is counter to modern scientific understanding. This is how contrary this whole thing is, you know. That what you experience is typically completely opposite to scientific beliefs. Mr. Tokokyomi, hi. Tokokyomi, hi. Cold weather Limpeh, Istanbul. Yeah, today 5 degrees Celsius. Today, since yesterday, it's been real winter. And winter here in Istanbul is really just monsoon at 5 degrees Celsius. Every day raining, 4 to 5 degrees Celsius in the morning. It's still raining. So people with umbrellas. And me with my padded jacket as well. And a street cat sleeping here. You know, just now I had my jacket on that chair, and the cat came and drove me away. How the cat drive me away? Stay tuned for today. So today I made a new video on the real secret behind motivation. You know, that's building on what yesterday Mr. Tinfoil Man asked me. So I made a video, and when I was making this video, it happened. The cat drove my jacket away and took the seat, and it's all on the video. So even if you're not interested in the idea of how to get more motivated, okay, today's video you can see how an Istanbul street cat enforced her rights to the chair. The human being, we cannot infringe the rights of an Istanbul street cat to their chair. Okay, Rachel Planners. Have you tried to transmit fireball and energy behind your spine? I don't think I understand what you mean by fireball energy. What do you mean? Behind at the base of your spine is Kundalini energy, by the way. So I'm not sure if you're if 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 Kundalini energy is what you mean by fireball energy. Are you talking about Kundalini? I think Kundalini is already a very well-known term in the whole spiritual community. Everybody knows what Kundalini is, but I've never heard about fireball energy. Yeah, fireball. You mean Kamehameha? Kamehameha. That. Mr. Toko kill me. Cat is the boss in the house. Yeah, cat is the boss in every house here in Istanbul. You guys realize? Rachel, 运气 in Qigong. Yes, yes. Now 运气 in Qigong, we're not talking about the specifically about so-called the Kundalini energy or the energy behind the spine. 运气 in Qigong simply means circulating your qi or prana. Okay, it doesn't refer specifically to Kundalini energy. Qi and Kundalini energy are actually two different things. Okay, so we need to be very specific what you're talking about. Okay, in case you know what you're talking about, but in case you don't really know what you're talking about, then 运气 in Qigong, or what we call 走周天, okay, 走大周天, 走小周天, is simply circulation of qi within your body. That's all. That's a simple understanding. Rachel via no, it's not by imagination. This is what everybody got wrong. It's not by imagination. In fact, you should never use imagination. When it comes to qi, we're talking about 内山河外山河。内山河即气精以气和，气以意和，意以力和。That means you are directing qi with consciousness, not with imagination. There is a big difference. This is what a lot of people got wrong, and therefore, I know because people learn from the internet, and they use the wrong words and there's no real master to guide you in the understanding. So everybody think it's by imagining the qi, and you know what? This is what lands a lot of people into trouble. 走火入魔 because of this. You never use imagination. Once you use imagination to direct your qi, you will trigger hallucination and you trigger a lot of bad things. Never do that. That is what in Chinese Qigong called 走火入魔. You use imagination, you are going straight for 走火入魔. Okay, very dangerous. Don't do that. Okay. 所谓精以意和，精以气和，气以意和，意不是幻想，意是 consciousness. And there's a big difference between directing qi with consciousness and directing qi with imagination. Imagination comes from your head. Consciousness comes from your being. And therefore, in order to direct your qi with consciousness, you need to first realize your being. And that you need to get from meditation first. That's why to learn Qigong, you never learn Qigong from YouTube videos. Never. I keep saying this. Never try to learn Qigong from YouTube videos or from reading anything on the internet. Please never do that. You need to learn it properly from a master who will trigger your energies the right way and guide you the right way in the right practice. And based on your body type, means based on your 五行, that you need a different customized practice as well. So not all Qigong is suitable for everybody. You may get into trouble. So again, only a real master knows. Again, if you're really interested, I'm sorry, there's no shortcuts in life for anything. There's no shortcut in learning option trading. There's no shortcut in spiritual practices. If you're really interested and you really want to achieve, you need to go out there. You need to get a master. Even if it means like me going all the way to China, you have to do it. You have to do it. If you want to do it, you do it. If like me going all the way to India, going all the way up to Kerala, I did it. So why Why is somebody else today who wants to achieve this state don't have to do all these things that I did? Then the world is unfair. I'm sorry, the world is fair. The world is 100% fair. Doesn't mean that today you have internet, you can take all the shortcuts, I didn't have all the shortcuts. And I can tell you none of the shortcuts work. Okay? Very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. You can screw yourself up big time. You can even break your own channels and meridians. And once that happens, it's gone. Once you break your channels, then pretty much this lifetime is over. Meaning, pretty much your hopes of achieving a certain state of realization and enlightenment this lifetime is over. You just have to accumulate for next lifetime already. If that happens, when you break your meridians. So don't try what you see on YouTube. Don't try what you see on internet sites. Always learn from a proper master. Very dangerous. Everything I learn from a proper master. I learn nothing from YouTube. Okay, even all my martial arts I learned by seeking out the masters. All my martial arts. When I was interested in Wing Chun martial art, I went to Beijing and sought out the Ip Man's disciple, Ip Man's direct disciple, and I learned from him. And when I was interested in internal Qigong martial arts, I seek out the masters in Tai Chi and masters in Xing Yi and Xing Yi Liu He, and I get their proper Mi Chi, I get their proper written manuscripts as well. Okay, nothing from the internet, please, nothing from the internet. You learn crap from the internet, kill yourself. When I want to become samurai, I go to Japan. Okay, that's what I do. When I want to become samurai, I went to Japan. When I want to do Chinese martial art, I went to China. When I want to learn yoga, I went to India. Okay, learn from proper masters. Okay, internet is crap. This is like, again, one of those things that I keep saying. Internet is crap. It's full of crap information. Rachel, I learned from a very old colleague who held basic Qigong class. Okay, but again, the colleague, you see, I don't know how proper. You need to examine the lineage. A master has proper lineage, who their masters are, what they're. It's not just someone who give a basic Qigong class, then he's a master. Please, no. Especially these days, not just someone who teach option trading is a master option trader. Not someone who give a motivation talk or business coach is ever had a successful business. These days, this is the era of pure crap teachers or pure crap mentors out there. Be very careful. Kim Teo, how to choose a good and authentic master? Then you have to go down on the ground and really ask people and really examine people. Go to their place, look at them, understand where they come from, everything. It's the same way you look for everything in life. By being there and learning about the thing and learning of the person, talking to other people associated with the person, getting reviews from other people who have been in close association with those people. Yeah, that means spending time. Okay, you don't expect to buy a 1 week air ticket to and fro and then you can get it solved. No. If you really are on the spiritual journey, I'm sorry, you have to spend time. You cannot, like Jesus said, you cannot be lukewarm. It's either you are hot or cold. If you are lukewarm, even God will spit you out. This is what he means. You cannot be, you want to really pursue and still you want this. And therefore, you never get anywhere in between. It cannot work this way. You want to decide to do something, to pursue the spiritual excellence, then there is a certain commitment that you have to make. Commitment of time, energy, and money. Yeah. I would say at this stage, even if you go to India to look for yoga, any program that's less than 3 months, that means stay in the ashram for 3 months. Anything less than that, you learn nothing authentic. That's how, if you're really on the spiritual journey, this is the kind of commitment you must be ready to make, which means sacrificing away other things that you may be pursuing at the time. There's no other way. I did that. I sacrificed everything for whatever I'm pursuing. For the time I'm pursuing samurai, being a samurai in Japan, I didn't do anything else. I was a full-time samurai. Yeah, everything is the same. If you want to achieve something, you're gonna have to pour in your heart and soul and life into it. If you want to do a half thing, like half here, half there, nothing will work for you in life. Yeah. I'll try and get another coffee. Hold on, I get another coffee. I just ordered another coffee and another cookie. I really like topping up shit calories, man. Just to bring my energy up quickly. The cat allergy really hit me so hard. So hard. I mean, imagine, no, with no medication, no antihistamine, I was fighting it in bed because I was bedridden. I couldn't get out of bed, no, for 14 hours through the night. I was fighting it. Nobody to take care of me. Nobody buy medicine for me. Nobody to bring me to hospital. And I couldn't even get out of bed. Yeah. Imagine how much energy I spent that crazy 14 hours through the night to fight this. I spent all my energy. Wow, looks like a storm is coming. So it's just, I'm really beginning to be very skeptical about live streaming from Hagia Sophia tomorrow. Because if I'm streaming from Hagia Sophia tomorrow around this time, I bet it's still going to be raining like this. If it's raining like this, I won't be able to stream at the Hagia Sophia, Because if I want to stream from Hagia Sophia, it has to be from the outside, right? And if it's raining like this, I can't stream from the outside, unless let's hope there's covered cafe with view of the Hagia Sophia. Let's hope there is. Otherwise, in this rain, I won't be able to stream at the Hagia Sophia tomorrow morning. Crystal Moon, you have a long walk tomorrow. Yeah, I'm very excited for it. It's been a long time since I did a 2 hours, 3 hours kind of walk. I'm very excited for it. Can't wait. And I got a good pair of shoes to do that with. So the last time I walked like 3 hours, wow, when was it? Oh, actually it was back in Korea when I walked up one of the Soraksan. Yeah, so not so long ago. Sammy Liu, Singapore, hello. Cooling weather at the site, but Singapore is super hot. Yeah. It's also monsoon here in Istanbul. December is also monsoon. It's raining every single day, just like this. But a super cold monsoon, can you imagine? A 5 degrees Celsius monsoon, that's what it is. So it's wet and uncomfortable and very inconvenient and very cold. And tomorrow, for those of you who just joined, tomorrow I will be streaming from the Eiffel Tower of Istanbul, which is the Hagia Sophia or the Acropolis of Constantinople. Okay, I'll be going there tomorrow. I'll be in the area tomorrow, and tomorrow I will be see, new set. Thank you. Well, having 2 sets today, I guess it just go to show how badly I need energy right now. Just topping up all kinds of trash if I can. I'm just gobbling everything. Just like Lucy, if you watch the movie Lucy, when she first kick-started her energy and started to open up her brain, wow, she just everything, every trash they can get her hands on, just pump the calories up first. Exactly what I'm doing right now. Tokokyomi 基本 is Tokokyomi is not 基本功不练到头一场空 is 练功 练武不练功，到头一场空. That's the right saying. 练武不练功，到头一场空. Not 基本功不练不so it doesn't even rhyme. Yours doesn't even rhyme. It's 练武不练功，到头一场空. What this means is that if you focus on the form of the martial art, but not the building up of your body, okay, then in the end, whatever you learn is nothing. Yeah, that's what it means. But I don't know how come, like all of a sudden, why? Oh, there's a lot of hair in my ear. I just cut my own hair this morning. Oh. Sammy Leo, wish I experienced cooling weather at Istanbul and I could go for a long walk. Come, it's just what? The air ticket is like what, $500 only. Just come. There's no restrictions here in Istanbul. You don't have to be vaccinated. You don't have to have certain kind of VTL. No, you just come. You don't need VTL between Istanbul and Singapore, you know. Just come. $500. Especially these days, like I hear most Singaporeans are working from home, right? If you're working from home, I don't know why you're still in Singapore, honestly. If you can work from home, why are you working from Singapore? I never understood this, you know. If you can work from home and get paid for it, you should be working from anywhere in the world. You should be working in front of the Eiffel Tower right now. Why are you working in Singapore? I don't understand. And you guys in Singapore who are working from home, shed some light on this issue, please. I don't understand this. Hi Limpeh, do you think just exercise like jogging? No, jogging and running is too bad. Jogging and running is the worst exercise for a human being. You realize that? Jogging and running destroys your knees, destroys your hip joints, and destroys the base of the spine. Basically, jogging and running does no good for human beings. It's It's basically anti-human anatomy to be moving like that. Another common exercise that's anti-human anatomy is sit-ups. Sit-ups is completely anti-human anatomy. This kind of exercises destroy your body over time. Doesn't make you healthier. Understand this? Human beings are designed to do certain kind of things, and jogging and running isn't one of those. I don't jog and I don't run, by the way, never. Tennis destroys your elbows. So all this does nothing for you, destroys your body over time. The only thing that helps you build chi is pranayamas. Okay, in Hindu and in yoga we call it pranayana, or basically qigongs. A certain form of qigongs, qigong plus diet plus sleep, basically lifestyle. This is the only way. Okay, doing all kinds of modern sports and modern exercises does nothing, please. Destroys your body over time. Tennis destroys your arm and your elbow over time. Jared, why do you not carry antihistamine? This is a good question. I never expected it because I thought one cat doesn't trigger my allergy. Because in the past, my cat allergy have always been triggered whenever I visit cat cafes, and that's when I'm surrounded by 10 cats, you know. But one cat never triggers my allergy, and my other allergy is seafood. So I simply don't eat seafood. It's very simple. But I never expected that I would get in trouble with just one cat like this. That's why I don't carry antihistamines. Yeah. And blah 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 when I travel. Tokoyomi. Rachel Planner, you're referring to exercise that build chi, is referring to building stamina. Tokoyomi, I think you hit the nail on the head. I think Rachel is confusing the concept of chi with stamina. Chi is not stamina, by the way, Rachel? Stamina is about your lungs. Your lungs and the capability of your body to move energy, to move oxygen, that's stamina, you know. It's not chi, yeah. Rachel, how do you beat your physics while in OCS? But in the army, it's different. In the army, they whack you. In the end, we all of us come out injured. I'm not just in OCS, no. I was in NDU. I was in the naval diving unit, and all of us are injured. All naval divers, all special force people, they're all injured all over. Bro, you're just destroying your body over time. That's why as a special operative, basically you're off the field by 30 years old. Why? Because your body cannot sustain. Yeah. So basically, army style training is breaking down your body over time. All of us are injured. All of us perform all those feats that you think is very miraculous only by force of willpower. If there's something the army training and special operation training trains you, it's just willpower, nothing else. Everything is powered by willpower only. It's not because we're stronger. We don't get stronger. You go through all that training, you don't see us getting big and like muscle. No, we're all skinny. We're all super skinny, going through that kind of training and injured all over. If you go to OCS, you go to the commando unit or go to naval diving unit, just look at the people. You will never see big muscular people. They're all skinny and dark. All skinny and dark, just like people from third world country, you know, very skinny, very dark. No, none of us are strong. We're strong here. We are just damn bloody strong willpower to just keep going. That's all. That's all. It's all willpower. And I think the whole aim of military training is just to build this, not your physics, but your willpower. Nothing in the military training builds your physics, by the way. If it does, then we all should be big and muscular. No, we're all skinny as hell. Mr. Tokokyomi, Rachel planners, any exercise that do over long period of time, like more than 30 minutes, to test your endurance, hence building your stamina. Yeah, maybe, I don't know what Rachel is really looking for. Is she looking for stamina or chi or what? I'm not sure. Mr. Tokokyomi, yes, I got the in front incorrect. But yeah, Rachel planners, that's why for those of you, for those people who have never been through military training, again, if you just read about it, you think guys going through military training become stronger. No, we become weaker and more. We become weaker physically, smaller, and more injured. We only become capable of more things because of willpower. That's all. Especially going through naval diving unit training and SEALs training, it's 100% about willpower. We build nothing. Do you know that what kind of training we go through? And let me tell you, I give you one example of the training I went through and tell me if it builds any kind of physics. In the middle of the night, you get woken up about 2 a.m., 3 a.m. and it put you into a whole bucket full of ice and then make you stay in there and then you freeze like hell. After that, you come out, make you walk naked to the beach and stand there in the wind. Okay, tell me what physics that kind of shit builds. That's the kind of training that we go through. You know? Tell me what this thing builds. Tell me what physics this thing builds. For those of you who don't know, I spent 7 years in the Navy. Both chi and stamina. Rachel, chi is chi, stamina is stamina. Those are two very different and two very big topics. By lumping them together like this, you're as good as saying that give me a way to be both strong and agile. Oh, building strength is one thing, building agility is another thing. These are as different as that. Your question is as good as asking, how do I become strong and agile at the same time? Two completely different things. Well, I had 3 cookies this morning. 3 cookies. Just rubbish calories, just dumping calories. Kim Teo, how do you balance being persistent on something versus all odds? What do you mean? How do you balance being persistent on something against all odds versus acceptance? I don't understand the question. Sorry, what do you mean? What do you mean by persistent versus all odds? You mean like in a military training? You mean like military training? Back in the military, there's no question of acceptance. Back in the military, you just have to do it. There's no other choice. What are you gonna do? Kill yourself? Of course, I know. During my time, one guy killed himself. Yeah, it's a choice. That's what happens when you don't accept reality. Military training forces you to accept it. If you don't accept it, then your next choice is like the campmate of mine, jump off the building and die. Rachel, well, stamina is easy. There are a lot of ways to build stamina. Just search online. But know that cardiovascular stamina does very little for you in daily life. Affects nothing in your daily life. What do you need it for? You don't even have to run to work anymore. You're not like in some mountain areas of China where you have to go up and down the mountain a few times a day anymore. Rachel plan to avoid muscular atrophy. Okay, but what has muscular atrophy got to do with cardiovascular stamina? It's got nothing to do with that. Muscular atrophy is about building muscles. It's about maintaining muscle mass. But if you focus on cardio and building endurance, you're actually destroying your muscle mass. So what you're suggesting are two polar opposites, you know. Oh. My friend Colleen. So what you're suggesting are two polar opposites, you know. If you want to prevent muscular atrophy, you should not be doing cardio and endurance-based training. Because what cardio and endurance-based training does is it breaks down protein and it breaks down muscle. So it makes it worse, you know. Now, Rachel, it sounds like you're trying to do a mass of different things that you read from the internet or something like that. Because everything you suggest seems to be very contradicting to each other. You say you want this, but you're doing things that are contradicting to it. And it tells me that you're trying to learn on your own from the internet. Okay, that's what happens when you try to learn. Try whatever you're trying to achieve, learn from a proper coach always. Even like my MMA, my fighting, I still go to a proper gym and learn from proper coaches. No, if I want to, even there was one period of time I was into bodybuilding, I also get a proper personal trainer. Okay, I do nothing by researching myself on the internet, nothing at all. I never try to self-study anything on the internet. Okay, it's very important. Huh? Oh, Gentle Giant. a gentle lion. Patrick O from Singapore. Just woke up after kena jab. Why you taking so many jabs? Mr. Toko kill me. Last time army is all about running. Screwed your joints badly. Exactly. Army training, it's just injuring your body over time. It's just breaking down your body over time. Breaking down your muscles. That's why we're all skinny and dark. Remember? Breaking down your joints. Breaking everything. Breaking my ribs. Everything was fucked through military as well. Rachel, running do not help strengthen calf muscle. I'm sorry. I don't know where you get all these ideas from, Rachel. Most likely from the internet, but no. If you want to do calf muscle, simply do what is called the toeing exercise. Means tiptoe exercise. That's how you build your calf muscles, not by running. Running do not engage your calf muscles. It breaks down your calf muscle. You start to have very slim legs after you run. Your leg, the whole legs become very slim. Of course, girls like that, very slim. Why? Because it breaks down the muscles. Okay. Rachel, if you really want to maintain your muscle mass, really go to a gym and get a personal trainer. This is a professional thing. You know, these people go through, like, I think it's a 2 years program to get their certificate for a reason. What do you learn over 2 years? It's a professional thing. You know, it's nothing you can search on the internet on your own. Please, Again, this is why I keep saying the internet hurts people more than help. You know, all this misinformation, all these bits and pieces of half right, half wrong informations really hurt a lot of people. Mr. Tokokyomi, now I heard it's better. They include weight training even though the food still sucks. Yeah, they need to maintain their muscle mass as soldiers, but for too long, right, in the army, all they are doing is breaking down muscle mass. It's crazy. Gentle Lion, my first Sinovac jab. Oh, okay, I didn't get me. Why you get Sinovac? You going to China? Oh yeah, you probably go to China. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't get many jabs because I don't take medicine, but I need to go to prison next month, so I need to be fully vaxxed. Yeah. I keep telling you, you know, stop harassing your neighbor's dog. I kept telling you, if you harass your neighbor's dog in that way, one day you're gonna get into trouble. There you go. Next week in prison. There you go. You see how much battery I still have? Okay, I still have some battery. Oh, that reminds me, I need to buy a battery pack if I'm going to stream from the Hagia Sophia tomorrow. Where I wonder if they sell battery packs here. Gentle Lion, low, I'm a dog lover. Yeah, exactly, you're a dog lover. That's why you get into trouble. That's why you're going to prison next month. Huh? Hey guys, I talk like this with Patrick because he's a very old friend. Yeah? Patrick and I have been talking for a long time, so we dare to crack inappropriate jokes at each other. Okay. Rachel Planets, thank you Limpeh for that. Yeah, well, I just saved your life, Rachel, from all the misinformation and from breaking down your body and doing all the wrong things. Yeah, I pretty much just saved you from killing yourself, Rachel. 救命恩人 what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do for 救命恩人? Rachel, your good advice. The thing is, I'm glad you're open enough to take my advice. A lot of people will fight my advice. A lot of people, they believe in what they believe in too strongly, and they reject the truth. And those people, they'll just keep doing. But again, like I always say, life is not about knowing. Life is not about knowing what I say even. Life is about trying, testing, and experiencing it yourself. Yeah. Most people eventually will arrive at the same conclusions or the stuff that I say anyways. So either way, I never have to tell anybody anything. Like I keep saying, no, whatever I say on my live stream is just entertainment. The main thing is the giving out energy. That's all. That's all. Winter rain outside, yeah. Like Patrick, like I say, winter here in Istanbul is pretty much a monsoon season at 5 degrees Celsius. Every day raining. Every day is a monsoon season, but at 5 degrees Celsius. Tokokyomi. Rachel Planners, there are other ways so much better to strengthen your calf muscles rather than running. For example, calf raise with weights. Yeah, calf raise. Oh, so that's what the tiptoe exercise. You just stand and tiptoe 20 times per set, 5 sets every morning. That's all you need. You don't need running. Gentle lion. Turkish olive trees cause grow well. Oh, Turkey has olive trees a lot. Yeah. Turkey people eat a hell lot of olives. Every meal they must have olives. Wow, more and more cats coming because of the rain. Another cat coming. One more cat sleeping here. This cat still trying to find where to sleep. Actually, right now I'm a little bit phobic about cats right now. I cannot afford to get another severe reaction, cat allergic reaction. I simply cannot afford to get another episode like that. Oh, it's disturbing this other cat. These are street cats, by the way. Street cats of Istanbul, they are very well fed. Very well fed. Very well treated. They live a life better than what I can give if I adopt them. Out in the streets, they live a better life. They eat better. They have more cats and human to play with. Istanbul is the only city in the world where I admit I cannot give a street animal a better life than they have in the streets. This is the only place that I'm sadly incapable of providing a better life to street animals. Ido-chan, ohayo! Genki? Ido-chan TV here. Ido-chan here. Ido-chan TV is my best buddy back in Osaka. Okay, he is a real friend. He's done so much for me. I mean, just one thing. He's the only person in the world who has ever, on a winter night, 4 a.m., woke up to send me off to the airport. Ido-chan, my best buddy in Osaka, the kindest and most humble man I've ever seen in the world. And he's a Frenchman living in Osaka, married in Osaka, and he's still taking care of all my belongings because, like I said, last year when I left Osaka, I left in a hurry, so I left everything behind. I expected to be back really quick because I went back to New York just to check on my wife because of the COVID thing. It was when COVID just started. And then I thought I could check that everything is correct and come back to Japan real quick, but boom, everywhere was locked down straight away. So I was trapped in New York. And so far, henceforth, I've never been able to get back to Japan. But Ido-chan here, Ido-chan is also a YouTuber. If you guys are curious about what Osaka and Japan is like from the perspective of a Frenchman, please visit Ido-chan TV YouTube channel. He's a YouTuber as well. He's a his show so in-depth because he literally work and live in Osaka right now. So he's showing very in-depth things about the life in Osaka. Oh, Ido, you're back in France. Oh. Nazer? Nazer. And he speaks perfect Japanese, by the way. And he speaks perfect standard Japanese. I speak Kansai Japanese. That is the difference. Miko-chan 있어? Miko-chan 있어니? 프랑스니? And go back in Osaka in mid-February. Oh. Miko-chan 있어니? この時に日本語で喋らない。 喋べきやな。日本語に。日本語で。Because I need to check health as well. Oh, oh, Miku? Oh, Mickey, sorry. Mickey ちゃん can't come. Oh, okay. Sammy Liu, how long will be staying in Istanbul before moving to other country? I don't know. I don't have a plan. I don't have a plan for anything. I just simply remain in one place until something happens that I have to go. You know? Honestly, I have no plans to leave Japan either. When I was in Japan, I have no plans to leave Japan. And things will happen and I have to leave. You know? I didn't even have to, I didn't even plan to be here in Istanbul, and then things happened and I came to Istanbul. And I didn't even plan to do this live stream, but then things happened, and then I started the live stream. So my life has pretty much been a whole series of unintended consequences. So I don't plan anything. I just do something until something changes. So I'll just be in Istanbul until some reason or something happens that makes it that I have to do something else or be somewhere else. You know, that's how I do. That's how I live life. Maybe quite hard to understand for some people, but my life is a whole series of unintended consequences. In fact, if my plan worked out, right now I should be in Singapore. But even that didn't work out. Even that didn't work out. Hey, Ido. France にやから、why don't you come to Istanbul? It's just a 2 hours flight from France. And then we can stream together. Ido-chan, my friends went to Istanbul the hurricane week. How has it been? It's been 1 year, yeah. Been more than 1 year. 1 year and 1 week. It's only 2 hours from France. Ido, come. No restrictions here. I can't. It's hard for me to go to France because of all the restrictions. But it's easy for you as a Frenchman to come to Istanbul because there's no restriction. Come. We can stream together, Ido. Wow, my best buddy. I haven't seen you in a year. In more than a year. I haven't seen you in 1.5 years. 1 year, 8 months actually. But what hurricane? I don't even know there's a hurricane here in Istanbul. I didn't even know there's a hurricane. 젠젠 씨랑 하나. And good morning, Ido. At last, we're in the same time zone. Huh? Ido, good morning. At the same time zone. Did you just arrive back in France? Ido, I wish I could come, but so busy here. Probably go to Canada to visit family next month. Oh, but it's so hard to go to Canada right now as well. Ido is 10:13 a.m. Yeah, at last we're in the same time zone. What France is like 1 hour behind Turkey, I think. 1 hour? 1 hour, yeah. No, 2 hours. 2 hours behind Turkey. Arrived 28th of October. Oh, that's a long time. Oh, wow. It's a long time. So October, November, December. So 4 months of freedom from your wife. Yeah. Oh, Canada is okay, I guess, Kedo. I don't know. The last I know, there's like a shitload of restrictions. She's here. There's a shitload of restrictions in Canada as well. I don't know. See, I'm surrounded by cats right now. See, I'm half concerned about triggering my cat allergy again. See, so many street cats. These are street cats, by the way. Oh, it's gonna come out. This is the of audacity of Istanbul street cats. They don't give a F. They can be anywhere. It's their rights. Street cats. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure if I should drink my coffee anymore. You know, after yesterday's after the allergy attack, it was really bad. I'm very very cautious about cats right now. Oh my god. Man. Oh my god. It just smell my coffee, yeah? Is it okay to drink my coffee like that? Is it still okay? Should I risk this? Because I know I was allergic from the banter bacteria in the cat saliva actually. So I'm not sure if the saliva got in there. Maybe I should not drink this coffee anymore. I just recovered from a cat allergy. It was really bad. Are you able to speak Turkish? Well, biraz konuşuyorum. Yeah, I know enough Turkish to get around. Yeah. Biraz sadece konuşuyorum. 조금만 얘기해. 좀더 낮게. Guys, look, I have a party of cats here. I'm not even in a cat cafe, so called. Only in Istanbul, every cafe is a cat cafe. Ido-chan, you're unbelievable, man. I don't know, but you know, if you live in a country, naturally you pick up the language, right? So, yeah. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, but when I was in France, I never picked up French. When I was in France, I was speaking Spanish. Yeah. Yeah, I lived in Paris before. For just a few months. Oh gosh, look at that. I don't even think I should drink my coffee anymore because the cat literally smelled my coffee just now. I wonder if the mucus or whatever dripped into my coffee, and then again I'm gonna have the same allergic reaction, so I gotta be very careful. Yes guys, I'm allergic to cats. I just recovered from a very bad allergy attack the night before. You know, there's so many people around. Why are the cats all over my place? I don't understand this. Why are the cats always like always attracted to my place? I don't understand this. Why is this so? Why? I don't understand this. Yep. So if there's no more discussion, I'm gonna end. And Ido, thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on, and yeah, thanks everybody for joining me this winter morning here in Istanbul. What about the food, the weather? Ido-chan, what about the food, the weather? The weather is exactly the same as in Osaka, I would say. Yeah, hot summers, cold winters. Yeah, and the food, is standard Turkish food that you get pretty much everywhere in the world, but just better. Yeah, Turkish food is common everywhere in the world, so it's not like super foreign at all. And poor, yes, late today. Oh, you ass. I'm in the company of two cats today, so I'm like half worried of getting my allergy triggered again today. Right now I only at 50% energy. If I get triggered again today, I might die. I probably should go get some antihistamine right now. So rare for them to call me by my first name. Ido-chan, take care, take care. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Stay tuned for my video today. My new video today talking about the the real secret behind being motivated. Okay, the once and for all, debunk all of those fake motivation gurus. It's just one reason, the be all end all of staying motivated in life. Right? Today's video. Stay tuned, and see you guys tomorrow. For my live stream in the Hagia Sophia area, right? The Eiffel Tower of Istanbul, the Acropolis of Constantinople. Tomorrow I'll stream from there. Hopefully, it won't be raining this badly. Okay, so see you guys tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Turkey time. Annyeong.